Yo, we're hanging out with Mr. Get the Money, Get the Bag, amen, Blayze, huh? I let it shine. I wish I had a six-pack, because you know what I'll do? I'll be like, yeah! But
I see him in the gym though. I see the videos. Like, have you got one of those tripods?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm trying to see. I was like, the angles, I was like, nah, nobody's holding it. They don't have a steady.
No, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Blayze is gonna be on the show today. We're talking everything. Why a.k.a. is not on the video. We're talking amen. What else?
Get the bag. What's
Get the bag.
We're taking questions.
Everything.
What can't I ask you?
What can't you ask me?
That you're dating and stuff. Let's not talk.
What my cell phone number is, because WhatsApp will blow up. I don't know. It's a problem.
Alright, click on subscribe. Interview going up right now. Blayze on the Best Live TV. Boom!
23 after 5. You know, the Best Drive always bringing you exclusives. It's become a norm, but we love it like that. We got Blayze in the building. Pep, pep. No, we don't do horns here. Yo, what up?
What up, man? You good?
Does it feel weird when you wear a jacket because you're always showing your arms and stuff, you know?
Nah, man.
Even in your jacket, I can see your arms.
There's a cold front, man. I haven't had flu this year for like the first time in like 6 years running.
But you guys don't get the flu. I mean, you work out. Yeah,
do you want to feel him and just see if the muscles are still there?
Thank you.
This is a regular thing, dog.
Oh,
like,
how are they?
Every time I come here, she makes sure it's like she's sitting at the mic closest to me. Like, I've seen it, dog. The last 2 interviews, I'm like, oh, okay. I see what the angle is.
It's a strat.
How you doing, though?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good.
It's nice to have you back.
Yeah, nice to be back.
Sabby has a confession, but he'll tell you later.
What confession is this now?
You'll tell him later.
No, I need to know about this confession.
Of the last interview.
What do you mean?
But anyway, let's get to it.
Okay, now I'm also keen on finding out what this confession is.
It's always a surprise when I'm
He'll
here.
tell you off air.
How's life like, man? You got a single out, Get the Bag with a.k.a. How's life?
Things are good, man. Creatively, I'm just in a really good space. Making a lot of music. There's a lot of stuff that I'm sitting on now. It's really just about getting it out. So yeah, Get the Bag dropped. Got a new joint, Amen, that came out. Man, I'm really, really excited about this joint. Actually, it's a really strong follow-up. So yeah, we're gonna chop it out about that.
I know we're gonna talk about this single specifically because that's what we're here for. But we're also here for a nice tell-all. Let's talk about Get the Bag. You did a lot on that one. You did a lot of PR on that one. I actually loved the fact that you gave away bags with money, right?
Yeah. We started out, we literally just said, and we were like, yo, creatively, what are we gonna do? So we were like, okay, cool, let's do this thing where we give away a bag and we give away money. Because a lot of the times rappers be like, yo, check my money, check this, but they won't give you 2 rand of their own, out of their own pocket. So I was like, yo, let's give him a bit of money. So we threw in a bag, 1,000 rand, and the campaign went nuts, man. There was a stage, I thought my phone was ringing, and it was just retweets. I was like, yo.
Really?
So yeah, it was nuts. So we ultimately built up the campaign, released the song, the video, and then the biggest prize that we did was we gave away 20 grand and a bag live on the air, and it was buck. It was crazy. So yeah, man, it was a really dope campaign.
Do you think the song itself was received well in the industry? And when I say well, I'm talking about, like, do you feel like it should have blown up more than you feel like it did right now?
I always think, there's more to whatever you get. I think the song was really strong. I'm glad with the performance that it had. I definitely think, you can always push more. There's always lessons to be learned. There's always notes to be taken for the next one and to go, okay, yeah, could have done this better, you know what I mean? But the song was received really well. People were just like, yo, okay, Blayze back. I was like, and I always get funny when people say, oh, you back? And I'm like,
I never left.
You know what I mean? Like, you're always behind the scenes. Just because the single's not out doesn't mean I'm now a pediatrician. You know what I mean? Like, yo, still there. So, yeah, man, Get the Bag was really dope. Amen's a really strong follow-up. There's a few more collabs and singles to drop, so it's going to be interesting between now and the end of the year.
All right, cool stuff. So we're about to Blayze a single. We're still going to unpack Blayze a little bit further, get to know where his mindset, and just also talk more about Get the Bag, another project that he has in store for us. Tell us more about this single. Did you produce this? Did you work with other producers?
Yeah, man, there's pretty much 3 producers, I would say, that I've been really closely working with. One is Zuchi Coke Dope, working with him.
His name is popping up a lot, man.
Yeah, man, he's a dope dude, man. And he reached out to me years ago, and then we kind of just, connected again. Big List for real, man. Dude is a problem. Trust me. Like, he produced Get the Bag. He also produced Amen, the current single. And I vibe with him a lot in terms of creatively. Like, there's synergy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's another guy by the name of Noyas who used to be part of the Avengers. And and then also Ganja Beats. You know, I collide with them. Ash and I usually do a lot of stuff. We co-produce Suga together, co-produce Meant to Be together. So I'm really about energy, man. Like, especially creatively, like it's either in sync or it isn't. So that's who I've really been working with. Then yeah, man, artist-wise, I've worked with Clive, I've worked with Lebo Lukus, yeah. I've worked with, Les, I did a joint with Kid X. So there's a couple of, I'm just in a really good creative sweet spot right now. So I'm just trying to make sure I capitalize on everything.
All right, you know what? Let's do this. First time you're hearing this one on the Best Drive. It's Blayze. It's called Amen.
This is a Best Drive exclusive. This is a Best Drive exclusive.
DJ Sabby, drop that joint.
Hashtag the Best Drive.
Moves, ask them all, I'm the truth. Mr. Never Kiss. Stand for what you believe. Rather down my feet than have to live on my knees. And not a single one of your favorites is up on my.
So me, I'll ruin it for you, fam. Liners from the start till the end. It's Blayze. This one is called Amen.
Yeah.
Your rappers trying to do it like I do, but they can't do it like me, huh? Is that what you're trying to say? They all
What I'm trying to say is what I said.
Huh?
You said what you
I
said.
didn't stutter or nothing.
You know, the thing about when you drop bars, you're very direct, but you've never been direct to any specific person. It's just holistically to everyone.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try and figure out which rappers that could possibly be doing it like you, but they ain't doing it right.
All
Alright, cool. We might get some names out of place. Huh? Me, I'm always trying to get beef, yo. Can't have rappers hugging, eh? This is not gospel. Even gospel stars have beef. Still hanging out to Blayze in studio. We just dropped this brand new single, Amen. If you missed out on that part of the interview, feel free to download the YFM app. It is available for free on the App Store, also on Google Play. You know, when we look at your hits, dog, you know, your chronology of hits is insane. You've dropped Hayi Suka.
Yeah.
The video for that song was also another level.
Thank you.
I don't think we should still mention Hammer, because Hammer just represents an entire time, you know, that I feel like that song literally was a breakthrough for who Blayze is in mainstream. And then we look at a single you dropped last year with Cleo.
Yeah.
That song, for me, I thought it was going to do what Hammer did for you.
Yeah.
On your end, would you say that the game is sleeping on the Blayze brand?
You know, when it comes to that, like talking things directly from yourself, saying, oh, well, I'm being slept on, that's your opinion and you're entitled to it, just like somebody saying you're not being slept on is. For me, I'm like, what assures me in terms of that is the tweets I get and the stuff when I search my name to say, yo, Blayze games, yeah, they're sleeping on Blayze. So that for me is like, okay, that holds more weight than me justifying anything. I'm an artist, I'm a creative, I'm here to make good music, and that's what I do. I deliver good music. I've evolved as an artist beyond just a rapper. I'm an artist, not just a rapper. You can put me on an R&B song, you can put me on a rap song. I can still do that. Vocally, in terms of Get the Bag and Amen, like, this is another portion of me. You know what I mean? Like, people haven't heard me vocally the way they have. So Suga is still there, don't forget. You know? But for now, if you want to listen to that, go listen to Suga. So for me, it's just about creatively evolving, being a better artist. And every time you come through, just, you know, people not having a finger to go, oh, that's what it's going to sound like. You know what I mean? So for me, as long as I keep doing that, they'll wake up when they wake up. That's not my...
I like that.
Honestly, that's not my... I can't keep myself awake at night going, yo, well, what do I need to tweet or what? Keep the art right. Keep the music solid. Keep what you're doing solid, and make sure people know you for that before anything else.
That is dope. Put the work ahead, because the reason I'm asking you that question is when we rewind to the previous link where you're talking about you drop music and then people ask you, where have you been? And you're like, yo, I've been around. It's just that there's no work that I've dropped. The success of this single that you dropped, why wasn't a.k.a. on the video?
Yeah.
Someone just tweeted that.
Man, and I've been getting this question. People are like, yo, why wasn't it on the video? Look, man, there's only so far you can go in terms of getting a person to participate. Said it in the song, Mr. Never Kiss Ass. I'm not going to kiss ass and chase somebody. This is what it is. There was a lot of behind the scene politics that happened, and there's certain lines where it's like, okay, here, your character, who you are, what you're trying to do, I don't vibe with that. Either come correct and we do the thing, great. Creatively, it was a dope song, but on a personal level, there were issues and clashes, and I'm like, nah, I'm not with that. There's a certain way to address situations, and if you don't handle that correctly, I'm like, yo, then I'd rather mice.
These clashes, was it his team saying 1, 2, 3, or this was just nigga to nigga moment saying, like, yo, I don't, what was the issue there at hand?
You know, and without having to break down every little thing and when this takes me. Nah, it's not about that. It's to say, yo, when we have certain things to do, don't commit to things and not do them. There's certain respects to pay in terms of both ways, and that can't be one-sided. If it is, then it's like, nah, don't play me. You know what I mean? There's a certain line. We both grown-ass men, you know, you handle things a certain way. So the way it came to, and the events that happened to the penultimate way, I was like, nah, this is it, I'm done. So yeah, like I said, there was a whole lot of things that happened, but it just got to a point where I was like, nah, you disrespected me, and I don't stand for that. To this day, you got my number, you can call me if you haven't.
So Forbes dogged you, if we had to put it in.
Nah, you know, and dogged, it makes it sound like, oh, you got played. Nah, it's not a case you got
played. No, not in the sense that he played you. We had an agreement when we first started talking about a song. You know, you and him had a conversation. There's a concept, 1, 2, 3. He said I wasn't going to do it, and then he dropped you along the line. That's what I'm trying to say when I say, did he dog you?
It was just like I said, you know, there's certain things that you need to do from an activations perspective to build up a song and a campaign and so on. And if you agree to something and then don't come through, then it's like, yo, man, things need to happen. Commitments are made on channel level, on executive producer level, on certain things. And that's where I was like, yo, there's a line of respect. And once that's crossed, what can you do, bro? So I was like, yo, cut your losses, move. The song is dope. The song was dope before. That's why we collaborated. And it was like, yo, we got this really dope song. The energy was right. From a creative perspective, the energy was right. On a personal perspective, man, it just started falling apart. There was a whole lot of back and forth. And I was like, yo, I'm not with this. Let me do my song. Let me drop my video. Let me go to the next thing. I'm not going to get wound up in he or she and Twitter and this. And that's why I didn't respond to anything. I was like, I don't feel the need to. The song is strong. That was the basis of where the conversation started, was the music.
Yeah, and that's what you were saying now. You were saying it's all about the music. It's all about the music.
The next music. I'm not going to mize and get caught up in stupid back and forth over Twitter or whatever the case is. This is it. If there's a discussion to be had, my number is there. The same way I called out, call me. But I'm not going to chase anybody. I'm not going to do that. That's done. Respect goes a certain way.
Let's get back to the music. More happy things, right?
Yes.
I love how you do your music, if that's even a way to describe your music. Do you personally feel right now in the game when it comes to hip-hop, people are either losing it or getting it right? Where are you guys now in the hip-hop space? I always like to ask this opinion.
Yo, man, like, I think South African hip-hop is in a great space. There's so many things happening.
The new cats coming up, by the way, like little kids coming up.
Even with the new cats, like, they coming up with their own vibe, their own fashion, their own sense of sound, their own music, which, you know, their people link with. It's all part of diversity and all part of the culture and the sound growing and evolving, whether you like it or not. So I think there's still deeply rooted hip-hop elements, but there's new funky elements. There's your little yachties overseas that people are wilding out for, you know? So I think the evolution is going to be there, and you can either join it and find a way to adapt or not, or get mad. You know, the music is going to move regardless of what happens. So I think the music is in a good space creatively. South African hip-hop is still at the pinnacle of hip-hop on the continent. We've got artists going overseas being recognized. Dream Team just got back from their tour. You know, there's a lot of stuff. JR is about to go out pretty soon, so, you know, shout out to them, man. I think the culture is evolving, it's growing. Brands are paying more attention. Invoices are getting bigger when it comes to brand participation. Before, it was like, oh, they don't need to give that sort of campaign to Mikasa. Now it's like, yo, hip-hop is the corner of the culture of everything. House DJs dress like hip-hop artists and use hip-hop, you know what I mean? So there was that tweet Billboard put out that said, like, hip-hop as a culture is bigger than rock and roll. For the first time ever.
For the first time in years,
Bro, do you know how big that is? Do you know who's in rock and roll historically? The Beatles. So I think it's in a good space locally. It's just about progressing that and making it bigger.
All right, cool stuff, man. You know what? We're going to hang out to Blayze. Wrap it up when we come back. You know, if we have more time, I wanted us to break down the verses, the lyrics on Amen.
Yeah.
There's so many things you touch on in that song that I think some people might go over their heads.
Yeah.
But I think it's things that some people need to hear.
From the trap to the burbs, kick
before the DJ Angle Tab show that will hold it down all the way till 9. Still hanging out with Blayze, wrapping up the interview right now. Tips, I know you had a few questions that pulled through.
Yeah, so I have a question. I mean, I know you've sort of answered it, but I find it so interesting how he's sort of put it through, and I'm going to take you back. Acro Prince says, I've got a question to pass to my homie because it was asked to me as a rapper.
Yes.
So my dog, you gave away 20k to fans, but to some of the people observing the game, they say that you were buying loyalty from the fans. So you were buying some love, and they think that you aren't really earning their loyalty. you aren't really earning their loyalty at this point. How do you receive such opinions and reactions when you're just trying to engage with your fans? Personally, he says, I think whatever it takes to get your name out there. It's just that, my dog, some things, it just doesn't matter what people say. It's part of the hustle. Anyway, your name has been missing for a while in the game, so just do it.
That's a long ass question statement slash whatever. But
slash essay.
Man, to not even make the question the answer long, it's just like, man, people are gonna hate regardless of what you do, bro.
Sure.
We literally were just like, yo, let's get some bags of money. That's what the song is called. You know what I mean? In terms of the 20K giveaway, that's what we did. We literally just gave somebody money away for sitting on their couch, bro. Just tweeting, you know what I mean? And the funny part is, like, the commercial appeal for the track Get the Bag was the money bags and the giveaways. The other side of it, which I emphasize, which people long forget in the second half of the paragraph, is like, yo, Get the Bag, we're trying to use it as a positive movement to say, long after the Get the Bag song dies, there's a Get the Bag movement in terms of helping people get their bag. So if you're trying to get a scholarship or you trying to get into varsity, we're trying to look at ways and campaigns that I'm doing behind the scenes with certain corporates to say, one of them was a college institution to say, yo, let's help people get the bag in terms of scholarships. And that's the long-term conversation. So that's what the whole idea was. This commercial appeal and the money giveaways was cool. But like, that's the long-term goal of it. So people forget that. Buying loyalty, man, you can't buy loyalty in
people
this
will
world
talk,
anyway.
as you said.
It's money, and it was a giveaway and a bag with money. If you got some, congratulations to you. If you supported the campaign, thank you. There's more music to come and more campaigns with more stuff to give away.
Dope.
If you don't like it, yo, that's not my problem, G.
Another rapper was just gonna rap about the money, but you decided to put money in the bag.
Who else did? So you know what I mean? And it was a first. Who did that? Who went on live television and said, yo, here's money for nothing? So man, I understand the question, but yo.
All right, let's wrap it up. People want to follow you, social media handles?
Yeah, man. Hit me up on Twitter, Blayzeent, Blayzeent. Instagram is the same. Facebook is Blayze as well, and then SoundCloud is Blayze_. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of music coming out. Peep the video for Amen. That's going to be coming out hopefully pretty soon. Oh wow, that was smart. I nearly started going zero. And I was like, oh. Alright, I see you. But no, man, yo, ultimately, again, every time I come to YFM, yo, shout out to YFM. You guys helped me jump in the first song I ever played and got rotation on Jersey Finest in the back office with the compilers, Prenell, the dudes, like, so I'm always thankful in terms of coming here. And yo, anyone who supported the music, who supports the movement, the hashtag, anything I'm talking, whether it's complete and yours on a tweet, shout out to you guys. And yeah, there's more music to come.